Welcome to Live from Sci's Lounge, showcasing alumni of Iowa State University and cyclones everywhere, making communities, Iowa, and the world a better place. Well, hello cyclones everywhere, and welcome to the Blank Park Zoo in Des Moines, Iowa. We've taken Live from Sci's Lounge on the road today for a really fun conversation with an Iowa State alum. You may have heard the exciting news that Zoo Brew is returning this year right here at the Blank Park Zoo, and we've got a great opportunity for cyclones everywhere to join us here at the zoo. When you register through your ISU Alumni Association at isualum.org, you'll receive admission and a drink ticket for $14. This is a 30% discount from the regular price of admission. The event is strictly for ages 21 plus, so make sure you bring your ID and wear that cardinal and gold. We hope to see you on Wednesday, June 9th from 5:30 to 9 for Zoo Brew with ISU. Well, for those cyclones who are living out of the state or maybe can't join us for Zoo Brew, we thought we'd bring the zoo to you at home today. So joining me today is Anne Shimerdla, a 1998 Iowa State graduate in animal ecology. Anne, thanks for having us out to the zoo today.
Thanks for coming out. We're really excited for Iowa State to be at Zoo Brew.
Absolutely, we're really excited to be here. So tell people a little bit about the zoo and what people can experience out here. Maybe if they've never been to the zoo, tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. So Blank Park Zoo is about 29 acres, and we're located on the south side of Des Moines. We are a nonprofit organization, and we partner with a lot of organizations within the city, especially the city of Des Moines is a great partner of ours. Kind of our star animals are giraffe, which are one of my favorites. We have eastern black rhinos, which are an endangered species. There's only about 800 left, and we're working on conservation programs for them. A fan favorite is our sea lions and our sea lion training demonstrations that we do throughout the summer.
So you started as an intern here at the Blank Park Zoo in 1996. Tell us about how you got involved at the zoo as a student and what that experience was like.
Well, my degree was in animal ecology, and I just happened to be at one of the student clubs one night, and the guest speaker was from the zoo, and she talked about internship opportunities, and it was something I had always thought would be fun, but never really thought was possible for a career choice. And so I applied for an internship, and the rest is history from there. So I started in the education department, conducting programs at schools and community events around the area, and then taught at the summer camp programs for 2 years as well.
This zoo is, I know, a lot of education goes into it. You guys do a lot of programs with the youth in the community. Why do you guys take so much pride in educating young people in the zoo here?
Well, that's one of our missions, and our mission is conservation, education, research, and recreation. And when you think about those, they all intertwine with each other. So we want to make sure that people have a good experience and have fun when they're out here, but we also want to inspire individuals to take action within their community for conservation initiatives.
So recently you became the president and CEO here at the Blank Park Zoo. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What has that role entailed? What have you been involved with in this past year, and what do you hope to achieve here in the future at the zoo?
So this past year was really getting us through COVID. And so, thinking about how do we maintain our budget. Our animals can't be furloughed or cannot be laid off, and so it does cost about $19,000 a day to operate the zoo. And so really looking at how do we sustain our operations during that year, how do we reopen, and how can we be a resource for the community. So what are those things that the community needs from us right now, and what can we provide? So online education opportunities, opening up as soon as we can for families to come out here in a safe outside space, providing programming that families can start coming back to as well, and then providing those opportunities for students to come and participate, especially those that are interested in potentially an animal career or a career at a zoo. So examples would be our Zoo Crew program. This year we're really excited to be welcoming 165 teen volunteers ages 13 to 17 to the zoo, all interested in a career. So that's pretty exciting. And then of course our student volunteers and interns will be starting back this year as well.
I'll bet that's something you wish you were a part of when you were a young kid, to be able to be that close with the zoo. That's got to be a great experience for those kids.
I think that would be, it's absolutely amazing for those students to come out here. We have students that have started at the age of 13, completed 4 years of their Zoo Crew program, worked in our guest services department, started as an intern, and now have full-time jobs located all around the country. So it's pretty exciting to see people kind of evolve in their careers through the years, and very similar to my own career.
You're one of the many Iowa State alums that work out here at the zoo. I know, and it takes a lot of people to keep a zoo running, as you mentioned. What all does it take to keep a zoo running? I know you guys are operational 365 days a year. You have to keep the animals fed and keep the lights on here. So what does it take to keep a zoo running? And how do maybe some of the Iowa State alums here help with that?
So we do have a lot of Iowa State alums here, so we're definitely Cyclone fans out at the zoo. But we have about 35 staff members that are full-time in our animal care department. So we care for about 2,000 animals a day, and that's our number one priority, is how do we care for those animals and how do we maintain proper welfare throughout the year, both summer and winter, because there's different things that we have to consider depending on the season. And then we have our other programs, like you had mentioned before, our education programs, our special events that we do, and because we're a nonprofit, we also have a fundraising and marketing team. So all you have to do is love animals. You don't necessarily have to be a zookeeper to still work at the zoo. There's a lot of other opportunities as well.
Well, you mentioned one of the main attractions here is the giraffes, who we're standing here today. And I know you guys recently had a baby giraffe born. Tell us about that.
That was really exciting. In January 18th, our baby was born. And Sky, his mother, is a first-time mom. And she has done a marvelous job. She has taken care of him and raised him. But he is now 4 months old. And when he was born, he weighed about 125 pounds and was 6 feet tall. And today, he's about 325 pounds, and he's grown about 22 inches. So it's amazing how fast he'll start to grow. But he's pretty fun to see out with the rest of the herd.
Well, maybe we can get a couple of them over here and we can feed them some lettuce that we've got here.
And that's one of the great experiences at Blank Park Zoo. We're the only place in the state of Iowa where you can actually feed a giraffe. And so we have feeding experiences Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day weekend daily for guests that come to the zoo.
I know we're so excited to be partnering with you guys on Zoo Brew, and this is starting up here, coming up. Tell us a little bit about Zoo Brew.
So Zoo Brew is an adult-only event, and this was something that started many years ago with the idea of, how can we, again, provide different experiences to different people. So maybe students that don't have children yet, or on the other end, parents that need a date night or are empty nesters. And so we have a wide range of people that come out to Zoo Brew. We have band that plays every night. It starts June 2nd, and it's every Wednesday, June, July, and August. So you can come out and enjoy all the animals at the zoo, listen to some music, and then of course have your favorite brews as well.
Very cool. Well, in 1 week, Zoo Brew with ISU will be out here. Learn more about that at isualum.org. If you register with the Alumni Association, you'll get a discount when you register with us and you come out here to the zoo. And thanks so much for taking some time to talk with us on Live from Size Lounge here out at the Blank Park Zoo.
Thank you.
This series is made possible by members of the Alumni Association. If you are interested in staying connected to the university and receiving all the benefits and services of being a member, visit isualum.org.